Welcome everybody to another episode of Blue Collar Crypto with Tim Trojan. Blue Collar Crypto is part of the World of Ability podcast network that was started in 2020 by Kurt Roskoff and Marcus Hart of Transform U Media in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And Kurt and I met Tim a few years ago in 2020 when we were all part of Onward and Upward and Prosperity Pathways, which are a nonprofit and for-profit that help veterans and the homeless population they help people find employment and housing. Their two biggest targets are veterans and the homeless population. Both Onward and Upward and Prosperity Pathways are veteran-owned, veteran-run. And so Kurt and I were a part of those organizations. And Tim I think was either got more interested or got interested in the whole crypto currency side of things. And last year, Tim knew that of the doing of other podcasts and asked if we would help him in starting his own podcast. So that's where we came up Blue Collar Crypto, and it started in the beginning of last year, or sometime in 2020, early in 2022. And so Tim is not with us right now, but hopefully he'll join in the next little bit. Yeah, this show usually when it turns on here usually lasts like 15 or 20 minutes. Talking about like the tips, tricks, techniques, and so on with cryptocurrency and for blue collar workers. So hopefully Tim will come on here in the next little bit. But in the meantime, I just wanted to give everybody a few updates on some things that have been going on as of recently. One of the things is that we started working with Lawrence Wingate and Wingate Studios in North Carolina, as well as Nancy White of the Healthy Sales Chick, also in North Carolina. With their we are helping working with them on a project that Lawrence and Nancy had started about having a subscription to the studio. And we're also working or getting Jay Stoyan of the Disability Channel, working with Lawrence, who has connections to the Pentagon, and so there's a project in works with that. As well as on one of the Regular Women shows a few weeks ago. Zita brought up about having a conversation with somebody regarding non-profit TV or non-profit television. And what happened after that is Kurt looked up the nonprofit TV network and contacted the people with that, and we are in collaboration with that. Kara, would you like to add anything to either of those couple things? You're there. Well, I'm not. As well as we had one of our other people that were working to start another podcast. I believe it just launched the end of last month, called Your Business Nation. It's Jacques Scutiki and the Your Business Nation. And I can't remember the exact title of it right now, but it's Your Business Nation. And so that's exciting. And we got another show up and going. I think we're up to like 10-ish or 10 or 12 shows right now, which is cool. So our other shows that make up the World of Ability Podcast Network right now are includes this Blue Collar Crypto Show, Jock's Your Business Nation show, and then we have Patty Ernest with the World of Pets on Mondays at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, talking all about anything related to pets and pet sitting and anything regarding about our furry and non-furry friends. Then we have Brian Gibson of Project Diehard, which is a veteran run nonprofit in Kentucky, in Paducah, Kentucky. And they have a 10,000 square foot building on 20 acres, just over the border into Illinois. And they are looking to, so Project Diehard is looking to renovate this building to the point of so that 12 veterans and their families could stay there for up to a year and get the help any help that they need, especially regarding the transition between active duty and civilian life. The Project Diehard is also looking to combat the veteran suicide, working to combat veteran suicide or military suicide. It used to be 22. It's dying by suicide a day, but now has, from what I've heard, doubled that, so about 44, which is, I think, sort of going in the wrong direction. So Roger is looking to get that number going in the opposite direction than it is right now. Project Diehard as a Monday mission podcast on Mondays, giving kind of an update of what they're doing and how it's been going and how you can help and that kind of thing. So that's at 6:30 p.m. Central on Mondays. And then also on Mondays, we have Jaws Coffee Chat with Jennifer A. Whitaker out of Texas. And this Jaws Coffee Chat comprises of right now 3 different shows, but there'll be at least one or two more that we're starting up will be starting up here in the next next couple weeks. So on Monday, the first one is Jaws Diet, and the JAW is Jen's initials. So Jaws Diet, kind of talking about that she is allergic to has food allergies, 4 different food allergies, and so it's talking about her and kind of what she has to eat and drink and that kind of thing. The next one is, or the diet one is at 9 a.m. Central. Then at 2:30 p.m. Central, there is the Jaws Mental Health Awareness, which is talking all about anything related and connected with mental health and awareness. And then at 4:15 p.m. is Jaws Christdoc, which is kind of talking all about how Christ in your faith, like what role that those two things like play in your life or everyday life. And then moving to Tuesday, we have we are back with Zeta and the World of Women podcast at 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern, which is kind of all about women and children and anything kind of connected with those two things. Then moving to Wednesday at 7:30 Central, 7:30 p.m. Central, 8:30 Eastern, is Ability MK Now, which is more a radio show that is connected with River West Radio out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Oh, and here Tim is here. So we'll move over to Tim when he is on here. Hi, Tim. You're on mute.
I put myself on mute this time. How are you?
Good.
How are
So,
you doing?
everybody, we are the host of the show is here. So I am going to pass it over to Tim to say what he has to say today regarding cryptocurrency and anything else. So, Tim, what do we have today?
Great.
Have a good day.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, today we're going to talk about the reasons why. Right? Why do we need reasons? Most of us don't. We're either going to do something or we're not going to, right? So my hope is that you get there 5 years before you get laid off. 5 years. Hope is to convince you to do it and sell. You want it 5 years sooner than you might. Get there before the next person. Earn money online. So that's what I'd like to do here is give you some reasons why. Okay, so you're close to retirement, or most of us are, maybe close to the end of a job. We don't all work for 30, 40 years. Let's say there's a natural progression, yours going to end at some point. And you're looking for some new career, or you want to work part-time. Or you want a retirement, which, you know, hey, those are 3 great reasons. So why don't we think about some reasons why? The value of your dollar is decreasing, right? There's a reason why. You can hedge against the dollar investing in cryptocurrencies. Why not have some control over the money that you spend at some time? At some time, that dollar is going to be worth less than what you made from your job. In fact, as soon as you make it, it's worth less. So why not use that cryptocurrency to hedge against that value of the depreciating dollar, the inflation dollar. Make money with money and hedge against inflation, hedge against the dollar, the United States dollar. And we're not transition into a new career. And as long as we're at it, treat it like it's that new career, like it's your own business. Why not have your own business? And between you and the United States government, there's nobody. There's just this is your business. You answer to the government. You earn money, you pay tax. It's on your 10. There's a line that says, "Have you sold crypto?" You make your you make it with the government. You settle with them. Your state and federal taxes. So most anything that you make can be converted into Bitcoin. As soon as possible here, Bitcoin will be, there's a jeweler here that'll take that for jewelry, to buy new jewelry. So, you know, you'll be able to use Bitcoin for almost all transactions. There are about 40,000 Bitcoin ATMs in the country. You can relocate them by Google. So you can always do that. If you want to do it manually, that's the ATM. That's manual these days, right? Or your Bitcoin or cryptos can be put into the your bank account. Your banks will accept cryptocurrencies. So why not activate your bank account with a crypto? Excuse me. So okay. Open up an account at Coinbase. Okay, I'll put that in the chat. I'll type it in, Coinbase. Okay, now at Coinbase, it'll be like any other account. It'll be an application on your cell phone. I'll type it in, Coinbase. Is that it? Somebody hear what I was saying? Is somebody out there? Okay, so with Coinbase, you'll want to username and ID, username and password probably. Now you can attach it to your bank account, right? The money you make from your job, you can use that to invest in cryptocurrencies. And something called a white paper will tell you which what the cryptocurrency is about. A white paper, right? So find out what your crypto is about by finding the name of the cryptocurrency, and then write white paper after it. Let's say Ethereum white paper. It'll tell you what Ethereum is all about. So what is Ethereum? It's a gas that all cryptos use to function. What is a blockchain? You know, find out about that by typing it in the Google box. But you're going to want to find a crypto that you like, and is Visa using it? Maybe the credit card companies are using the crypto. There's a good evidence that if the credit card companies are using the crypto, the value of the crypto will go up. What is the usability of the crypto? Utility of the crypto. What is it used for? Is it just another, hey, are teenagers using this crypto? Chances are teenagers will keep using it forever. The value of it will go up over time. The teenagers grow up to be adults and they're not going to stop. They don't stop with their video games either. So is it being used by teenagers? Good chance that it'll go up in value. Credit card companies, banks, are blue collar companies using this for their machinery, for their technology to run their company? Are software companies using the crypto? It's a pretty good chance that crypto price will go up over time. So consider this: 70% of our economy is 70% is consumer economy. Part of that economy will be crypto. There'll be a portion of the economy that's a crypto economy. It won't be 70%, but it might be 20% in the future. People sitting at home making money from their computers, literally making money from their computers, creating value and equity from their computers, participating in the crypto economy from their computers, from their cell phones. There's 4 or 5 billion phones out there, perhaps, maybe. People will be making money from their cell phones. They can do it now. They don't have to wait. If you have a cell phone, and you probably do, you can make money. You don't necessarily need a job. You can buy healthcare. You can buy it, okay? You can buy Obamacare. And you can make money from your phone. So consider this for this week's show. And happy investing. Consider the central of our economy, DeFi, and Google it, and yield farming. I'm going to put it in the chat thing. Okay. Where is it? Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Yield farming. And these are terms to Google, right? DeFi. It's called decentralized finance, and then yield farming. And then let me just repeat Coinbase.
Tim, will you explain what yield farming is?
I'm not exactly sure myself. If you put in Google Doc, it will explain to you. And so that's it. And that's the end of the show. And thank you, Emily, for your question. And if Kurt's here, thanks for showing up. And I'm gonna get back to my fast food. And I'll see you next week.
Well, thank you, Tim, for all that information. We are here every Sunday at 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern. So I encourage everybody to join us whenever your schedule allows. Whenever that your schedule allows. And I encourage everybody to check out all of our social media and Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and subscribe, share, like, comment. And Kurt, do you have anything you'd like to say before we end?
Good show. I'm looking forward to next week. Thank you very much. Keep listening and watching World of Ability Podcast Network. See you next week for Blue Collar Crypto by Tim Terozzi.
So also, if anybody has any questions, they can contact me at podcastengineer54@gmail.com or here at 262-372-1754 or abilitymkenow@gmail.com. And so with that, we wish you, on behalf of myself, Kurt, Sue, and the rest of the World of Ability Podcast Network, we wish you a safe and happy or healthy week and productive week, and to stay happy.